Hi there, my name is Darcy. I run a web design and web development firm here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada called Pixel Factory. You can check us out online at pixelfactory.ca. Today I just wanted to do a quick video on how to start up a project using Parcel with Bootstrap. So if you're new to both of those things, you're a beginner and you're looking for some way or an example of how to set up a new project with Parcel and Bootstrap, this video is for you. Check it out. Okay, so here we're on the Bootstrap and Parcel setup page. I'm actually just gonna start this project by going through this. So if you ever need like a reference, this is definitely a page to come check out. It's actually really straightforward. So I'm just gonna run through this with you so you can see how it actually works. I'll skip most of this stuff right here. Let's just go straight to the setup. I'm using Visual Studio Code. I don't know what code editor you're going to be using, but this is the one I'm going to be using. So I'm just opening this up. And right away, I'm going to open up a new terminal. So I'm just going to go up here, click on New Terminal, and that'll get us started. Now I'm using Mac as well, so most of the directions you're going to see here are for Mac, but it's pretty easy to substitute these terminal commands for if you're using Windows, but I'm using Mac. So anyways, the startup, I've got my terminal running here, and here you can see your Bootstrap saying you need to create a project folder and set up using npm. We'll create the my project folder and initialize npm with the y argument to avoid it asking us all the interactive questions. So here's the commands you're going to be using in your terminal. I've actually gone and created a folder on my desktop. So here's my desktop. I've created a new folder called Parcel Bootstrap, which I'm going to create the new My Project folder in. So the first thing we need to do is actually tell our terminal right now it's in this folder. It's in the top level folder, root folder. And so I'm just going to cd change directory. Cd is command, stands for change directory, and I'm going to be going into desktop / Parcel Bootstrap. So Parcel Bootstrap, boom. And now you can see I'm in the Parcel Bootstrap folder. That's great. I'm going to go back to the first stage here. So it's telling me make dir and make kidr. So just make a directory called my project and then cd into my project. So I'll just do that. Make dir my project and cd my project. So that's created a folder in that Parcel Bootstrap folder called my project. And now we're inside of that my project folder. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to initialize npm in this folder. So npm init -y. So npm init -y. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save the development version of Parcel. So you can see here Bootstrap says install Parcel. Unlike our Webpack guide, there's only a single build tool dependency here. Parcel will automatically install language transformers like Sass as it detects them, which is really convenient. We use save dev to signal that this dependency is only for development use and not for production. So I'm just going to npm, or actually I'm just going to copy that to the clipboard and then go back to my terminal here, paste that in, press enter, and it saves a development version of Parcel for me. So I'm just going to let that run. This really shouldn't take too long. Okay, there it is. And then after that, I'm going to install Bootstrap. So it says here on We can now install Bootstrap. We'll also install Popper since our drop-downs, popovers, and tooltips depend on it for their positioning. If you don't plan on using those components, you can omit the popper here. So yeah, rather than write that out, I'm just going to copy that to the clipboard, go back to my terminal, press enter, and then boom. So yeah, like Bootstrap says here, we have all the necessary dependencies installed so we can get to work creating the project files and importing Bootstrap. So here's the project structure. We've already created the My Project folder and initialized npm. Now we'll also create our source folder, style sheet, and JavaScript file to round out the project structure. Run the following from the My Project or manually create the folder and file structure shown below. So yeah, I'm just gonna actually, I think I can copy that to my clipboard and just do that again. This is just more commands, make dirs, make directory, and it's just saying here, making a source JS folder and a source SCSS folder. And then it's gonna create these files, the index.html file, and inside of the JS file folder, it's gonna make the main JS file, and then inside styles, or SCSS folder, it's going to make a styles.scss. That's for your Sass. So let's go back to my terminal, pop that in, press enter, and then yeah, hopefully that'll actually work. Let's see here. I'm going to go open that folder. So go to my desktop, Parcel Bootstrap, there's my project folder. I'll open that up. And yeah, there you go. So now you can see here we have our source folder, we have our JS folder inside of that source folder with the main JS, we have an SCSS folder inside of the source folder, and it should say styles for the SCSS file for Sass, and then the index file. So the index file is empty right now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to configure Parcel. So yeah, there's nothing inside of this index HTML file. So I'm just going to copy this to the clipboard, and you can see here it includes Bootstrap automatically, and it actually starts using some of the Bootstrap components already, like the button component and everything. So it's got like a button class and a button primary class. So if this is working, then this should kind of show what's happening with that. I'm just gonna copy and paste that into the index file, open up the terminal window again. And then we're going to go to our package.json file and then add these commands inside scripts. So I'm just going to copy that to the clipboard, and then I'm going to go to my package.json file here, and there's my scripts right there. Need to get rid of that stuff. Yeah, that's about right. So we have a start command here now and a test command as well. So I'm just going to save that. And then, yeah, finally, we can start Parcel. So from the My Project folder in your terminal, run the newly added npm script. So I'm going to copy that to the clipboard. And you can see here I'm already in, from this terminal, I'm already inside of My Project folder. So I don't need to cd into that or change directory into that. All I'm going to do is paste that command into my terminal, press enter. Wait for it to run and to build. built. So yeah, server is running here, and this is the address. So with Mac, I'm just going to command click on this to follow the link, and then boom, that's where my Parcel and Bootstrap are running. Okay. So now what we need to do is import the styles. So inside of the SCSS styles.scss file, we're going to import all this Bootstrap styling. So this imports all Bootstrap CSS, as the command says there. And so I'm just going to like open up that styles file, and then copy and paste to import all of the Bootstrap styling. Okay, and now I go back to that index page, and you can see here the primary button has the primary button styling on it, and has the default font that Bootstrap uses. So yeah, that's all working, which is great. And then we'll go back to Bootstrap here to import all of the JavaScript. So I'm just going to copy that to my clipboard. And as you might have imagined, this is going to be included into the main.js file. So I'm going to open that main.js file, copy and paste, save it. And then this is saying you can also import JavaScript plugins individually as you needed, right? So, but we're not going to do that right now. And then you're done. So, yeah, your local development, with all that's all done, your local development server should now look like this, and it does. And then you can start adding components. So there you go. I mean, it's pretty easy. Parcel and Bootstrap is the way to go. In my opinion, it's really simple, fast, and easy, especially if you're new. It's kind of a no-nonsense way to kind of get your project up and running. Yeah, so I hope that was helpful. Be sure to check out some more videos. We're going to do some more Bootstrap videos to help people kind of figure out how to work with Bootstrap in future videos. So yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Thanks.